And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to tonight's Mets and Dodgers game. Game 1 of 3 here. All 10 o'clock starts. So sorry for the little bit of a delay here on the start. Thank you, everybody that came out for the Flyers stream tonight. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. Let me just make sure we're good to go here. There we go. Sorry, just making sure everything's good here. Raymond, I just did the Flyer game, man. Have notifications turned on. Frank is here. Miss Gina's back. Yep, we just topped up the Flyers game. Mr. PAS will be here shortly. So welcome in, everybody. I know it's late night, but we appreciate everybody hanging out with us for a little bit. There we go. Let's skip this. All right. Once again, I forgot to change. Well, let's start with the Mets lineup. I forgot to change the weather location. The Mets are not at Citi Field tonight. The Mets are out west. Dodger Stadium tonight. Actually, while we're here, let's do that real quick because that'll update right there on the screen when we do that. We need this. We need to update it for the other games anyway. Okay, there we go. That should have fixed it. Let's come over and look. And it did. Dodger Stadium. Okay, it's 65 degrees there tonight. But the Flyer. Man, I'm still flyered up. The Met lineup tonight, it'll be Lindor leading off, Robert Jr. batting second, Mark Vientos third, Bo Bichette fourth, Jorge Polanco will DH and bat fifth, Francisco Alvarez sixth, Tommy Pham, who got called up from the minors, will bat seventh, Marcus Semien eighth, and Tyrone Taylor will bat ninth. Justin Robleski on the mound tonight for the Dodgers. All right, let me come over and see. Here we go. Nope. Inside, want to know the count? And that one fouled off, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Oh, we don't have our other information turned on here. Let's turn this on. And a chopper foul, 1-2 the count. Miss Gina says, Mr. PAS, so happy for you with the Flyers win. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. And hits one out to right. Tucker's there, one away. Nope, wrong one. Dodger defense tonight. Nope, I do not have the correct lineup. I do not have the correct lineup here. So we're not even going to try with the Dodger defense. Robert swings and misses, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Hey, Jonathan's here. What's up, Jonathan? I did get your text message. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. And a chopper up the middle, but the second baseman's got it played perfectly. 2 away. The Dodgers defense, it'll be Hernandez in left, Pages in center, Tucker in right, Muncy at third, Rojas at short, Espinal at second, Freeman at first, Robleski on the mound, and Smith doing the catching. Maria's back. What's up, Maria? In first. Oh, down low, 1-0. I was going to say in for a strike, but nope. The 1-0. And that one hit out to right, but foul. 1-1 to count. Hey, PA is back. What's up, PA? Question mark on Mendy's timeline with the team. It depends on how we're playing through this series and the Cub series, I think. Fouled off, 1-2 to count. Down low, 2-2. I'm still amped up, guys. First off, what a game. The Flyers, Hurricane, and ground ball. That's foul down the third base side, still 2-2. And then right into our Mets again. Let's go. We had numbers tonight during a hockey stream that we usually get for baseball. It was unbelievable. Miss Gina was there. Charles was there. Hey, Olga's here. What's up, Olga? 15th pitch of the inning from Lebleski. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Nice at bat here. Maria says, John, congrats on your Flyers winning today. Yes. First time going to the playoffs since 2020. Swung on it, man. He struck him out. Robleski has a 1-2-3 inning. It'll be David Peterson on the mound for the Mets. I do not have the correct Dodger line. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go. Ohtani will lead off in DH. Tucker second. Will Smith third. Teoscar Hernandez fourth. Freddie Freeman will bat fifth. Andy Pages sixth. Max Muncy seventh. Espinal eighth. And Rojas will bat ninth. No bets. Dodgers coming up here. I have not seen my buddy Tim yet. Tim is a Dodger fan. So I wonder when the playoffs actually start. I don't think they've announced that yet because the season goes until Thursday. So my guess would probably be either Saturday or Sunday would be my guess. And depending on what time the Flyers and Penguins game is, the Mets have a 2 o'clock game. So if it's a night game, we'll go live for the Flyers Pens if it's Saturday night. But on the YouTube side, don't forget to vote in the poll on the community tab. Let me go over and get that for you as well. You guys are voting on the game to cover Friday night. Let's look to see what the poll is at. Posts. 45 votes in the poll so far. 51% saying Tampa Bay at Pittsburgh, and 49% saying Detroit and Boston. Well, that's changed because it was a lot higher today. It was almost 60-40. Now it's 51-49. Ohtani leads off. Peterson swung on a miss, 0-1. Hey, Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? In for a strike, going 2. Once again, the Met defense here tonight. Pham in left, Robert Jr. in center, Taylor in right. On the infield, it'll be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Vientos at first, Peterson on the mound, and Alvarez doing the catching. Oh, he hit him right in the middle of the back. Not what you're doing, 0-2. Yo, DK's here as well. What's up, DK? CH said this would be a good game. Kyle Tucker comes up. Ohtani was hit by the pitch there. Inside, almost hit him. 1-0. Want to know the count here. There's a strike, 1-1. Raymond says turn 2 here. The 1-1. I would have challenged that. Come on, man. Alvarez has got to start challenging these pitches. My goodness. Your pitcher would be ahead in the count 1-2 instead of 2-1. Down low, 3-1. That's why you challenged the previous pitch. The 3-1. That's away, ball 4. That looked like a strike as well. So the first 2 are on here. Peterson already up to his old tricks. Fitzy says, sorry, I'm late. I had to go bleach my eyes really quick. Sorry, your socks got blown out. I saw it was 11-0 at one point. But the Yankees are losing again. Yankees are down 10-8. Atlanta got spanked 10-4. All right, here we go. Peterson up to 10 pitches here with nobody out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yikes. Fitzy says it was 11-0 into the second inning. Yikes. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. But SNY's not even showing a game. They're showing highlights from the World Series. RBI single up the middle. You got to be kidding me. Why is the Met broadcast showing Dodger highlights from the World Series? Ooh, Crochet only went 1 2/3, gave up 11, 10 earned. Yikes. And that fouled off, 0-1. JK, stop laughing, dude. This is getting annoying. The 0-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 0-2. Yeah, right, Jonathan? I mean, come on. That curveball missed, I guess. No challenge from the Mets again. Was doing great. We did the Flyer game earlier tonight, and then I got to come and watch this nonsense. Outside, 2-2. 15 pitches so far here in the first. Still nobody out. The 2-2. And down low, ball 3. CH. I already said the Angels were ahead 10-8. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Yeah, and some people questioned it. Why use Mania yesterday when Peterson's pitching today? What are you going to do tonight? You're going to blow your bullpen because Peterson can't get it out in the first inning. He's trying to pitch to no contact. Well, he's not good enough to pitch to no contact. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Yo, Crickets is here. What's up, Crickets? The 0-2. Did he go? They checked down at third. No swing. 1-2. Yeah, that was a couple days ago, CH. Called strike 3. Got him looking. There's the first out. Let's try to limit this damage to 1 here. Hot H, the new batter. Peterson walks off the back of the mound here. The Yankees Angels game has gone to the 9th. Still 10-8 Angels. In for a strike, 0-1. Maria says double play now. Come on, Mets. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. CH is 643 time. Jonathan putting the Crickets in the chat. The 1-1. And that one lined out to right. Foul. That would have been 3 runs there. The 1-2 from Peterson, up to 25 pitches. Swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt. 2 away. Now Peterson with a chance to get out of this with only 1 run damage. Berga. There's a strike 0-1. Already knows that this team's worse than last year. You don't know that. Let's wait to see how the season folds out here. We're 15 games in, 16 or whatever. Less than 10% of the way into the season, but they're worse. Okay. Fouled off 0-2. Are they struggling right now? Yeah. Is it okay to be upset as a fan that they're struggling? Yeah. Do we know if they're worse than last year? No, we don't know if they're worse than last year. DO2. Come on, a miss. Let's go. A run in, bases loaded, nobody out, and Peterson strikes out 3 in a row. We go to the second. It's only 1-0 Dodgers. Awesome stuff, everybody. They're playing like crap 15 games into the year, and you know what? We're only 2.5 games out of first place. So all of us, myself included, we need to relax. But there are some concerns on this team, including management. Yo, Jonathan with 5 gifted memberships. Let's come back over and look to see who got them. Probably and probably a lot of new names here because we gained 20 plus subs in the Flyer game tonight. But Jonathan, thank you for going above and beyond like that to support the channel. Bichette will lead it off here. How about we all tap that like, oh, PitchCom issue. PitchCom issue. Still can't believe the Flyers came back to win that game. They were down 2-0 in the first. I'm not sure what's going on here with this on-field delay here. For the Mets, Bichette, Polanco, and Alvarez here. I don't think we need to calm down in terms of calling for Mendy to get fired. I think Mendy's the problem, honestly. Yo, Jonathan with a $2 super chat as well. Let's go, Jonathan. They do charge a pitch clock violation to the pitcher, so it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. And inside 2-0. Inside 3-0. Oh, called a strike. Yikes. I'm so glad the Flyers won in the shootout. Tough game. Funny thing, I rarely see live stream hockey or even football. Down low, 3-1. That Miss Gina says, "Come on, Bo, my new eye candy." A Dodger dog ran on the field. And what a diving stop at short. What away. Rojas with the diving stop. Cricket said I said that last year with Mendoza. You want to know the count here to Polanco? And he hits one out to right. Tucker, couple steps back. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Alvarez will be the batter now. 2 out and nobody on. Jonathan says there are some concerns. Very true. Mendy's one of them. I'm not sure he has the locker room. I agree. I agree with that. I don't think he's got the locker room either. Yo, Caps gifts 10 memberships as well. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for going above and beyond. Up and hot, up and outside. 1-0. English. Try it. And Alvarez will foul that one straight back. 1-1. And Alvarez hits one down the right field side. That'll go out of play. And Alvarez hits one out the center. Pages will make the catch, and the Mets go down 1-2-3 again. We go bottom 2. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Dodgers. That'll be Espinal, Rojas, and Ohtani. Let's see who came over and got the memberships here. Once again, a lot of new people here. Joe Wirt is here, says tagging in, Sir John, if you smell what PAS is cooking. So I love it. Art Vandelay, if you know, you know. Art Vandelay was gifted a membership. So who had Peterson getting out of the first, giving up only 1 run when he had bases loaded with no outs on their bingo card? The Yankees have tied that game up in the bottom of the 9th. Still runners on first and third for the Yankees. Nobody out, it looks like. Cleveland up 9-3 over St. Louis. Texas up 4-0 over the A's. Seattle beat Houston. Man, Houston lost again. Yikes. Baltimore beat Arizona 9-7. Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Nationals 16-5. The Phillies beat the Cubs 13-7. The Marlins beat the Braves 10-4. And Minnesota beat Boston 13-6. A lot of scoring tonight. Thank you, CH. Come on, Peterson, let's get a 1-2-3 outing. Espinal, only 2 for 9 on the season. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper back up the middle. Semion's got played perfect. Over to first, one away. Thank you, CH, for posting those emotes there in the chat. Let's go. We got the Robo Ump. We got the Flyer logo. We got the LFGM. We got the Grimace, the Mr. Met, the Chicken Jockey wearing a Met hat. We got Crickets, Swing the Bat, Pepto, and Mendoza question marks. Oh, the Met broadcast is still talking about the World Series from last year. Holy crap, dudes. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Cap says, wow, just noticed the upgrade. Yeah, I don't like the Robo Ump. He's a little too small. Swung and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Ohtani. Chicken Jockey. Oh, boy. And he's wearing a Met hat. Down low, 1-0 to Ohtani. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Hey, Bernard's here. What's up, Bernard? The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Ohtani calls timeout. Steps out of the box. The 1-2 from Peterson. And that one blooped foul down the left field side. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the third. Still 1-0 Dodgers. It'll be Pham, Semien, and Taylor for the Mets. Yep, there he is. There's a chicken jockey. Jacobs here says, I'm back. My Yankees just took 10 years off my life, but a dub is a dub. There was somebody that was in the hockey stream, the Flyer game tonight, that said they bet $80,000 on the Carolina Hurricane to win the night. Needless to say, we all called him a liar. He might have bet. He didn't bet $80,000. What's that now? 5, 6 in a row for Pete. Yeah, 6 in a row, 5 strikeouts. Van takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. There, our boy Gelbs, the 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a missed. Fouled off by Semi and 0-1. Jacob says he just got back from the casino. The Penguins. The Flyers play the Penguins. And that one hit out to center. Pages before the track. 2 away. I don't know, Jacob. I did not see. I can check here. In for a strike, 0-1. And fouled off, 0-2. Let me see if the Mets posted it. Mauricio was option to AAA. Mauricio was. Frank says he gave up on hockey because the Rangers are a joke. The 0-2. And a chopper. Foul up to third base side. Still 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. Still 1-2. Mets have only scored 9 runs over their last 5 games. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Johnny's here. What's up, Johnny? Inside, 3-2. Yeah, 9 different players have hit 2 home runs today. And that one pulled foul, still 3-2. He should have been Mauricio should have never been called up, honestly. Three and two to count. And Taylor lines one. Caught at third. That's two great defensive plays by the Dodgers tonight so far. We go bottom three, still 1-0 Dodgers. It'll be Tucker, Smith, and Hernandez coming up for the Dodgers. I believe the NBA playoffs start tomorrow night. I don't know if anybody's an NBA fan. Yeah, the Heat and Hornets play each other. That's the 9th and 10th place game. And the Trailblazers play the Suns. That's the 7 and 8 game. Then on Wednesday night, the Magic play the Sixers, and the Warriors play the Clippers. I don't understand how the NBA works. So if you finish, why would 7 play 8? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. It should be 7, 10, and 8 and 9. That's my, I don't know. Outside, want to know here? Outside, 2-0. Tucker walked his first time, was stranded at third in the first. We may have to start. There's a strike, 2-1. Next year, I might have to do some basketball because if there's no baseball next season, it's either not stream anything and Tucker rips one foul, 2-2. So we'll have to find out what the mix in. Yeah, but then it's nine. Then it's 9 versus 10, isn't it? Isn't it 9 versus 10 for the 8 seed? Or no? I don't understand. I don't follow NBA, so I don't know. The 3-2 and outside ball 4. So Tucker's walked twice. Yeah, that was Tucker. That'll bring up Smith. Loser of 7-8, please. Winner of 9-10. Oh, thank you, Caps. Thank you. Thank you. And Fitzy put it too. Thank you, Fitzy. On the outside corner, 0-1. What do you mean baseball no next season? There's no CBA. There's no collective bargaining agreement. So there's either going to be a strike or a lockout. I don't know how they determine which one's which. Now I know lockout means the owners are the ones locking the players out, and strike is when the players aren't. But I don't know how they did. If there's no CBA, and they said they've started talking, but they said they're not even close. 50th pitch from Peterson, 2-1 to count. Bounce in the dirt, 3-1. The Yankees won that game on a wild pitch. The 3-1. And now it's lined out to center field, but right at Robert Jr. One away. Doug says, hi, guys. Top of the evening to y'all. What's up, Doug? CH, that's a possibility. Outside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Here we go. Peterson's lost it again. Leo says, I guess here we go again, John. They're only going to pitch the fan. Yep. Down low, ball 4. Come on, Peterson. 2 walks in the inning. That'll bring up Freeman. Freeman struck out his first time. Yankees is back, saying my Yankees got extremely lucky tonight. Then check swing foul. 0-2. Nick fans can't listen to Clyde Frazier. Is he still doing games? And that one lined out to left. That's a foul ball. 0-2 to count. The 0-2 from Peterson. Up the middle, Lindor's got it. Backhand the Semien. He's got that. They got the force out at second. So it'll be runners on first and third with 2 outs. Semien couldn't get the ball out of his glove. Don't know if they would have turned 2 or not, but First pitch is down. Are we ever going to win a game again? Nope. Sorry, Met fans. We are losing. We are losing out. The 1-0. Down low. 2-0. The 2-0 to Pajes. And that one crushed out to left towards the corner, and it's out of here. It's 4-0 Dodgers. There's just that ball's outside, I guess. 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Cap says, there goes that. Yep. And swung on a miss. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. That'll end the inning, but the Dodgers get 3 and the 3-run homer. Dodgers only have 2 hits on the night. And they have 4 runs. We go to the 4th. 4-0. Hey, Born's here. What's up, Born? It's been a while. How you been? For the Mets, it's back to the top of their lineup with Lindor, Robert Jr., and Vientos. Hey, James is here. Same old Mets, he says. Raymond says they need hits and runs. Yep. Oh, that is a great commercial. Nolan McLean against Yamamoto tomorrow night. First pitch to Lindor is inside 1-0. Mostly wide. And that one lined up the middle, but played perfect. Over to first, 1 away. Fouled off 0-1. And that one grounded up the middle. Second baseman's played perfect. 2 away. Bounced in the dirt. 0-1. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Freeman over. It'll go out of play. 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike. Yeah. Vientos is challenging this. He's going to lose this, too. He lost the challenge yesterday, and he's going to lose this challenge here. Yep. Why is Vientos able to challenge pitches, but Alvarez behind the plate can't? Pulled down to third. Muncie's got it. Fires it across. Robleski's perfect through 4. Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. When I text her tomorrow, I'll let her know he said hello. She's away again for work. This time for work. Yep. Vientos goes 0 for 16 at Homestead and now 0-2 and wasted a challenge. Yep. He wasted a challenge yesterday or the day before, too. Like, dude, you're wrong. I knew even before they showed the little graphic that he was wrong. Yes, I do like the ABS challenge system, but you got to be smart. Chances we get no hit tonight? If the Mets get no hit tonight, Mendoza needs to be fired before tomorrow night's game. It's just getting worse. And a ground ball down to third. Bichette's got it. 1 away. Rojas will be the batter. I would not. I would leave Manaea where he is. I would actually I'd bring up Christian Scott, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, it'll be 2 hits, but it'll be 2 week double. It'll be a couple week singles, and that one lined out to right. That's a fair ball, and it bounces into the stands. A ground rule double. Cap says he needs to be fired after this game, no matter what. I agree. I don't know what they're waiting for. So Otani swings and misses 0-1. Nobody's getting fired yet. Well, then the Mets are going to keep sucking if nobody's getting fired. And that one, nice play by Vientos. Peterson will cover. 2 away. Runner moves to third. That'll that'll bring up Tucker, who's walked both times. See what's up with Peterson here. The trainer's out to the mound here. Oh, slides across the bag and kind of rolled his ankle. I wouldn't mind having a different manager every year. Yeah, Bourne says he has to go. And a ground ball foul, 0-1. Yeah, but people are morons and they don't stop spending money. Dodgers playing this good and Mookie isn't playing yet. The 0-1. And a ground ball. Vientos has got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. We go to the fifth. Mets still looking for their first base runner. All right, here we go. Let's look at some of the where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I might have to put on my music. The Rangers have a 4-0 lead on the A's. Who pitched tonight? Who pitched tonight for Texas? Evaldi coming into tonight. Andy Pages of the Dodgers leads baseball in hitting with a 429 average. Home runs, Jordan Walker's got 8 to lead the majors. And a ground ball, first pitch swinging, down to third, one away. Four players coming into today. Soler, Abrams, Pages, and Baldwin, all with 17 RBI. Bobby Witt Jr. has got 8 stolen bases. In for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. And that one jammed in on the fist. In foul territory, he'll go out of play. Still 0-2. Bourne says, my baseball team is playing better than what I'm seeing. Maybe I should take a coaching job with the Mets. Nah, that's a foul ball. 0-2 still. Mendoza learning too much from Boone. Agreed. Agreed. And if the Mets didn't make that magical run in 24, he would have been gone by now. Cricket says Mendoza is Aaron Boone 2.0. Yep. And a little chopper. Base hit in the right field. The Mets finally have a base runner. The perfect game is over. But then who's going to do these streams, Frank? On the outside corner, 0-1 to Alvarez. And a little chopper back up the middle. Right at the second baseman. And a 4-4-3 double play. What I tell you, how many hits were we getting that were with the base hit? Mendoza survives another day. Yep, pretty much. I don't get it, man. Never mind. With that double play, he's now fired. At least it wasn't a triple play. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. No, Soto's not fixing this. Yep. Don't know why Lindor hasn't been taken out of the leadoff spot. I agree with Frank. We are halfway through. If Lindor wants to lead off, he's got to start hitting. Enough of you batting 120 for the first 3 months of the season. Every year, it's the same thing. The 1-1. There's a nope, down low, I guess. 2-1. In on the fist, that's out to left. Pham is there. One away. Pop foul, 0-1. And that one ripped in the left. That'll get in for a base hit. And a little bit late on the throw to second. Stop dancing on a double. You don't have to dance for every base hit. My goodness. So one out double. That doesn't bring in any runs. But let's dance some more. And a little chopper from Freeman foul, 0-1. Is Cohen out in LA? I don't know if he is or not. In for a strike, 1-1. Inside, 1-2. No, it's just it was my last piece of cinnamon bread. The 1-2. And that one ripped in the right. That'll be in for extra bases. Oh, no, it won't. Nice job by Taylor to cut that one off. Keep runners on first and third. Here's Pa Hayes, hit a 3-run home run his last time. Comes up again with runners on first and third. And that one line caught by Lindor. The runners get back 2 away. Yo, CH. Drum roll. CH also gives out 5 memberships. Let's go with CH. In for a strike, 0-1. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. What's Peterson's pitch count at? 86. Probably his last inning of work. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. And pulled foul, still 1-2. The 1-2. Peterson deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 6th. Still 4-0 Dodgers. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets coming up. Pham, Semien, and Taylor. Why would it be nice having Tucker in our lineup? He's batting 246. I mean, Tucker's got 14 hits. We got Bichette instead of Tucker. Bichette's got 16 hits. They both have 9 RBIs. Both have 1 home run. So I'm on the game field pregame. Yeah. The game is going quick. Yeah. When the Mets go 1, 2, 3 every inning, yeah, it goes by real fast. SNY's back late. It's already a 0-1 count. And Finn grounded to short. Rojas over to first. 1 away. Outside, 1-0. Tucker's not a stud. Look at his career stats. And Semyon bloops one out to second base, 2 away. Yes, Doc, we missed you, bud. I did the game. I did the Flyer game tonight. Where were you? We're pulling double duty here on this Monday night. And a little chopper back to the pitcher. Fires the first, then another 1, 2, 3 inning. They overpaid. If the Mets would have signed him, that would have been a huge overpay. Way too early in this season to know how he's going to do. But since leaving Houston, he batted .266 with the Cubs. Only hit 22 home runs. Now with the Dodgers 15 games in, he's only batting .246 with 1 home run. Well, if you want to go back to the early 2020s, when he was getting MVP votes, but he hasn't been good since he left Houston. Craig Kimbrell will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. 8-9-1 again for the Dodgers. Down low, 1-1. Espinal's 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs, one in the second, one in the third. Outside, 2-1. Oh, off of Kimbrell to Semien. He's got it. That goes down as a 1-4-3 putout. Ronnie said when he got legs like that, it probably dented the baseball. And that one lined out to right, and it'll be dropped in for a base hit. Rojas now 2 for 3. Back to Ohtani at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Was hit by the pitch in the first inning, and scored the run for the Dodgers in the first. Fouled off 0-1. Pickoff throw, not in time. Very nice. The condor, he said. There's a strike. 0-2. Yep, Kimbrell's pitching for the Mets this year. The 0-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Ball in the dirt, 1-2 to count. Throw down to first, not in time. Pickoff throw, not in time. The 1-2. Rojas runs to throw down second. Got him. Whoa, I thought he was safe. This might get challenged. I thought he was safe. He's out. Nice tag by Lindor to get the out. 2-2 to Ohtani. And that one looped foul. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Timeout. 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 Well, that's why the pitchers are supposed to. The pitchers are supposed to be looking in at the catchers and the batters here. Somebody for Texas has got at least 2 tonight too. They said I think they said 9 players have 2 home runs today. Is that right? The 2-2 and chopped foul. The 2-2, and that one looped out to right, and that's caught. We go to the 7th. Still 4-0 Dodgers. Oh, guys, I don't know about this. I do not know. One for no, he waited too long to challenge Blue. That's a late. That's a late challenge. 0-1 to count. Swung on a missed 0-2. Down low 1-2. Inside 2-2. And a little chopper to short. One away. Day baseball in Chicago all 3 days. And that one popped up out to right. Tucker's there. 2 away. We can't give up. Yeah, we can give up because this is getting to the point where now this isn't fun anymore. That one ripped foul quickly ahead 0-2. And that one broken bat right back to Robleski. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. Not like we're getting shut down against Yamamoto or Otani. We're getting shut down against some guy named Robleski, who had a 4 ERA coming into today. And the Mets have one single. I highly doubt they let Kimbrel go another inning here, so we'll see who they bring in. Joey Gerber making his Mets debut. Oh, what a leg kick. And for a strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. And that one blooped foul, 2-2. And fouled off, still 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Miss Gina says, God bless you, Mr. PAS. Thank you, Miss Gina. The Gerber baby is pitching for the Mets. Might as well. Up and in, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Check swing foul, still 3-2. Popped up, foul territory. Vientos coming over. Alvarez, and it goes out of play, still 3-2. The 3-2. Way inside, ball 4. A 1-out walk. Outside, 1-0. Not if the Mets are getting blown out. Williams isn't going to pitch. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Gerber struck out 2 here in the inning. In for a strike, 0-1. Steven says, hey, John, I bet you can manage this team better than Mendoza. Bless you. Thank you. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. When was the last time I pitched? What does that have to do with anything? I'm not a pitcher. I was never a pitcher. 2-1-2. Man, excuse me. I even took a nap too. Isles, I thought you were done watching, man. Don't announce your departure and then stick around. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Up high, 2-2. And that one ripped in the right. That's a fair ball down into the corner. Smith on his way to third. He's rounding. The throw to the plate. It will not be made. Did the run score? That's SNY's not saying. But it's a double either way. Smith stopped at third there. Outside, 1-0 to Pajes. It was a 1-0 game until Pajes hit the 3-run home run in the third. And we've been at 4-0 since then. And foul, 1-1. Foul straight back, 1-2. To 1-2. Oh, just up high, 2-2. Well, you said you were done. I'm just going by what you wrote in the chat. Fouled off. Hey, it's now Tuesday morning here in the EST. Swung on a miss. He's held on by Alvarez. So Gerber gets 3 strikeouts, but also walked the batter. We go to the 8th, still 4-0 Dodgers. All right, I need something else here. Let's see here. What do we got? See what kind of playlist we got going on tonight. And the first song playing is Calling Baton Rouge. Right. No, no, that was my brother. You're a liar. Just say, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not done. It was my brother. Yeah, that's going to be my excuse too. It was my brother. Robleski's still on the mound. There's a first pitch strike. 0-1. Bichette, Polanco, and Alvarez here for the Mets. That one must have been low. 1-1 the count. Muncy's got it. Over to first. One away. Up high. 1-0. Polanco's got the only hit tonight for the Mets, but he was erased on a double play. Everybody waved goodbye to Isles. He couldn't man up and say what he said. And that one hit out the center field. Pages before the track. 2 away. Oh, looks like somebody. Oh, no, there it is. Everybody say goodbye to Isles. He put in the chat that he was done with this team, and then I called him out on it. Oh, that was my brother. You're a clown. Not blocked, just timed out. So he can listen if he wants, but he can't chat. Fouled off. 1-2 to count. William, right? That's what it looks like, William. Run prevention is the Mets not scoring. No, neither one of you took care of it. I did. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. Bouncing the dirt, 3-2. All right. Who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain? The 3-2. And that one head out to center field. That'll get in for a base hit. Mets' second hit of the day. Another single. Yonkers, Joe. Can we get a run, says Wolves? Inside 1-0. Caps is back. Okay, this crap needs to stop. Really, one run in the last 19 innings. Logan, what's up? In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 to Fan. Up high. They check down at first. No swing, 2-1. Maria says, I do. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. CH does too. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Hit sharply right to the shortstop. Flips it to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8. Still 4-0 Dodgers. Extra points for anybody who could tell me who sings that song. Is Pages going to bat next inning? No, Pages made the last out last inning. Pages is done for the night. Unless the Dodgers bat around. No, we'll hook Fitzy up. Don't worry. Very nice, Frank. Frank got it. Going bottom 8. Gerber's still on the mound here for the Mets. First pitch is inside. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Well, called the ball. Alvarez challenged. And it's a strike. 2-2 to count. Thank you, William. The 2-2. On the outside corner, strike 3. And Muncy's going to challenge. And it's a strike. Struck him out. I remember at one time he played for the Rays. I don't know who else he's played for. Tomorrow night, Born. Tomorrow night at 10 for game 2 of this series. Of the degeneration type. Degeneration X. And we got 2 words for you. Oh, the humanity. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Gerber's gotten all 5 outs via the strikeout. Please. He said, please sub. No, those weren't the 2 words. Oh, and 1 to count the Rojas. Down low, 1-1. Baseball, it doesn't matter what round you were picked in. Look at what round Mike Piazza was picked in. He's a Hall of Famer. And that one lined out to left center field. That'll split the gap. Robert comes over, cuts it off, leaves it to a single. That'll bring up Ohtani. Same bat time, same bat channel. Outside, 1-1. And popped up, foul, 1-2. The 1-2. And Ohtani crushes one out to right field. But it'll stay in the park. Taylor's there. That'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Do they have an app? Do they have an app for your computer? No. Yes, it was. This was a quick game. Uninspiring performance. I know. I'm sorry. I'll be better tomorrow night. I was so hopped up off the Flyer win, and the Mets came out struggling. Got rid of that real quick. Oh, Tanner Scott. They're not going to get. They're not going to let Robleski finish this one out. The 0-1. And that one lined in the left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Semion's 1 for 3. Singles, doubles, and the occasional home run. Surprised we didn't see my buddy Tim tonight. I'll have to text him tomorrow when I'm at work. Here's Taylor. He takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Scott will deal. On the outside corner. Oh, it was called a ball, but the Dodgers are challenging. And it's a strike. And the umpire's got to stop. They're supposed to challenge right away. He's letting them kind of wait. The 1-2 here to Taylor. And that one popped up on the infield. Freeman will make the catch, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. 3 hits. Hey, one more than I said. I said 2. I said 2-week singles. And they got 3-week singles. Lindor with another 0 for night. Still batting 179. But who cares? Because all the idiot fans show up and sing "My Girl" when they're home. Down low, want to know. They paid the umps. Well, it was called the ball, and they challenged. So if they were paying the umps, it just would have been called a strike. That one pulled down the third, the second for one, the turn, double play, and the ball game is over. The Mets are shut out for the third time in their last 4 games. They've lost 6 in a row. So unbelievable, everybody. Well, Diaz is hurt right now, so we ain't going to see Diaz in this series. So let's check to see if anybody else is live streaming tonight. Mets have gone 20 straight innings without scoring, but let's keep doing the same thing night after night. Let's not make any changes. So let me take a look here. Shout out. We got Jonathan, who gifted 5 memberships. Jonathan also with the $2 super chat. Caps with the 10 gifted memberships. And CH with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel like that, you guys. Appreciate all the likes, all the thumbs up, all the watch time. Thank you to all my mods for hanging out with us. I know it's late here in the EST, but we will do it again tomorrow night. No, I was going to double check on YouTube to see if anybody's live. Let's see if any of our friends are live right now. JG9's live. Oh, he was doing this game. Oh, how much time is left in that hockey game? Nope, it's over. So he's done live streaming. So we won't redirect anybody tonight. Let me come back over to the chat. Cancel. All right, everybody. Once again, we will see everybody tomorrow night.